For a lot of us football fans, this is the longest week of the year. It's that slow, torturous, overhyped, and overdone plodding march to Sunday's Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl week, otherwise known as much ado about everything. Hey, why do it when you can overdo it? You know, it's been the case for a long time in this week. An army of media that could outflank Patton's Third Army has descended upon New York and New Jersey to not so much unearth any nugget of useful information on a new storyline, which would be impossible at this time, but to repeat the same tired old storylines and rehash the same characters and overcook the same analysis for 7 days. It's kind of like the movie Groundhog Day, over and over for the whole week. I mean, how much of Richard Sherman can one man take? But that's what happens when you have 5,300 media members of TV, radio, print, and online in one place on an expense account for 1 week. You know, a few years ago, I went black. I went dark on Super Bowl week. Not easy, but I'd highly recommend it until the weekend. I plugged my ears and closed my eyes on the whole Super Bowl information overload. Now, this completely destroys my weekly routine, I have to admit. I'm the kind of guy that I wake up to listen to ESPN radio while I'm getting ready for work and as I'm driving to work. I have my regular sports websites that I check on through the day. There are a few NFL insiders that I follow on Twitter, and there's Sports Center on ESPN calling my name at night. But not this week. I'm listening to classic rock a lot more in the morning. I'm eschewing, I think that's a word, eschewing my normal sports websites. I'm riffling through Twitter, and at home at night I've taken the radical step of engaging in conversation with my wife when normally ESPN might do. I have to avoid even watching the Weather Channel, which will have numerous updates on the winter weather in New Jersey. In other words, I have to kind of live the lifestyle of the Amish, minus the 4 a.m. milking of the cows. But the payoff is the weekend. I'm not worn out and worn down by a week's pounding of the upcoming Super Bowl and just want to get the game over with. I'm actually refreshed and focused on the game and welcoming back the Super Bowl into my life like an old friend. And if by chance I actually miss something, well, I have a feeling I can catch up on the 6-hour pregame leading up to the 5:30 kickoff. This is 1 minute out of the blue.